Hello, Lili here. Today we are starting with Class 3, Chapter 6 of your Science textbook. And the name of the chapter is Keeping Safe. Stepping Stones. Accidents can happen when we show carelessness on the road and do not follow the safety rules. You might have seen safety signs at so many places. You must learn to recognize them. Given below are some common safety signs that you must know. Identify each sign and discuss its use in the class. So this is the fire exit sign, do not swim sign, first aid sign, danger, highly flamed gases, danger, poison, danger for high voltage. Accidents can happen all of a sudden. They cause a lot of pain and suffering. Sometimes they cause serious injuries or even loss of life. To keep ourselves safe and avoid accidents, we must follow certain safety rules. Safety at home. You should follow certain safety rules at home. Do not play with fire and stay away from hot objects. Be careful in the prayer room where lamps and agarbatti, incense sticks are burning. Stay away from the hot objects. Do not lean from balconies. Do not leave things on the floor. Someone might trip over them and get hurt. Do not take any medicines on your own. Always consult a doctor. Do not play with cleaning materials such as phenol that you may find around the house. These may be poisonous and cause burns on your skin. Do not use sharp objects such as knives and needles on your own. Knives, scissors, blades and needles have sharp edges. If not handled carefully, they can cut your skin. Do not touch any electrical equipment such as irons, switches, and toasters with wet hands. You may get an electric shock. Also, never insert anything in plug points. Always make sure the door is locked before you leave the house. Let an adult in the house open the door. Be careful while taking bath in the bathroom. You may slip on the wet floor and hurt yourself. Do not play on a terrace or rooftop. Always play in a park or an open ground. This is important because you can fall off the terrace while playing. So use scissors in the presence of an adult. Now, safety at school. Many times, students get hurt in school. You must have seen students falling on the stairs or in the playground. We should follow these safety rules in the school. Do not rush. Always walk in a queue and keep to the left while walking in the corridor. Do not climb on desks and chairs in the classroom. The edges are sharp and can hurt you. You may also fall down and get hurt. To avoid accidents, always keep the chairs and tables in an orderly manner. Safety at classroom. Do not play with sharp or pointed objects such as paper cutters, blades, and pencils. Use a sharpener to sharpen pencils instead of a blade. Do not run up or down the staircase. You may collide with the other students and hurt each other. Do not jump 2-3 stairs at the same time. Do not slide down the banister. You may slip and fall. Do not eat your food in a hurry. Always chew it properly. Otherwise, the food may choke your food pipe. Walk in a queue to get inside the bus. Safety when we travel. Do not play on escalators. Always ensure your shoelaces are tied and that do not get caught in escalators. Stand on one side to wait for the elevator to arrive. After reaching the end of the escalator, don't stop but move away quickly. This way, people coming behind you will get a clear way to step out. Always follow safety rules on the road. Always walk on the footpath. Use the zebra crossing, an overhead bridge, or a subway to cross the road. Look right, then left, and then right again before crossing the road. While cycling, keep to your left. Use your hands to signal before turning left or right. Do not put out your head or hands of a moving vehicle. Do not get into or get off a moving bus or train. While getting on or off a bus or train, make a queue. Wear seat belts while traveling in a car. Wonderbox. The world's first traffic light was put up in London in 1868. It was a revolving lantern with only two signals, red and green. A policeman operated it manually. Now, safety in the playground. The playground is one place where we enjoy a lot, but here, too, certain safety rules must be followed. Do not push others while playing on the swings, the merry-go-round, or the seesaw. Always wait for your turn. Do not throw stones at each other or at stray animals while playing. Do not play in wet fields. You may fall down and injure yourself. Do not hit each other with playing equipments such as a bat or racket. Always follow the rules of the game you are playing. Do not interact with strangers outside the home. If a touch of any person makes you feel uncomfortable, inform an adult such as your parent and your teacher. Follow the rules of the games. Wait for your turn on swings. Run through. Accidents happen when we show carelessness. We must follow safety rules to avoid accidents. We should always be careful at home, at school, at the playground, and while traveling. Track your progress. Stay true or false. A. Never use zebra crossing while crossing the road. False. B. Do not run up or down the staircase. True. C. Always play on a terrace or rooftop. False. D. Do not speak with strangers outside the home. True. E. Do not touch the electrical equipments with wet hands. True. First aid. When a person is hurt, we need to help that person immediately. The immediate care given to an injured person before taking him to a doctor is called first aid. Here are some steps we should follow when an accident occurs. Always keep calm and call an adult in case of any injury. Call a doctor if necessary. Do not crowd around the injured person. If the injured person is bleeding, wash the wound with running water. Then apply few drops of antiseptic lotion on the wound. An antiseptic is a substance that kills germs. Cover the wound with cotton or gauze bandage. If the cut continues to bleed, Take some cotton or a clean towel. Hold it tight on the cut. The bleeding should stop. After giving first aid, take the injured person to a doctor. In case of a burn, put the affected area under cool water. Apply an antiseptic burn cream. Know your scientist. Joseph Lister. He was a British surgeon. He pioneered the use of antiseptics in surgery. He has introduced an acid as an antiseptic to sterilize surgical instruments and to clean wound. Next page. Cover the wound with cotton bandage, and here are things inside a first aid box. As you can see, this is the first aid box: lotion, antiseptic lotion, cotton, bandage, antiseptic cream, scissor, and gauge bandage. Prevention is better than cure. We spend our day either at home, at school, or at office. If we are careful and follow the safety rules, we can keep ourselves safe. Staying healthy is as important as being safe. We can keep away from diseases and stay healthy by keeping ourselves and our environment clean. We must take care to keep our home and school free from dirt and dust, kitchen garbage and rags, waste things such as used pen refills or empty cartons, mosquitoes and flies that may spread diseases, stagnant water in pots that can breed mosquitoes. Enough amount of sunlight and fresh air in our home and school also help us in staying healthy. Remember, good hygiene keeps us safe from diseases. Washing your hands before and after meals is important. Wash your hands with antiseptic soap after playing. Germs can live under fingernails. Keep them short and clean. Rinse your mouth after every meal to keep your teeth safe from bacteria. Glossary. Antiseptic means a substance that kills germs. First aid. Immediate care given to a person who is injured or who suddenly falls ill. Zebra crossing, a special place on a road marked by broad, wide stripes where traffic must stop to allow people to walk across. Assessment zone. A. Put tick for the action that is safe and cross for the action that is not safe. B. Fill in the blanks using the words given in the box. Number 1. Do not climb on desks and chairs in the classroom. Number 2. First aid is an immediate care given to a person who is injured. Number 3. Do not touch a switch with wet hands. 4. Do not take food from strangers. 5. Do not slide down the banister. Straight, true or false. 1. Always keep a first aid box at home. True. 2. An antiseptic lotion is a substance that kills germs. True. 3. Do not chew your food properly. False. 4. We should not lock our door before leaving the house. False. 5th. Always play in a playground. True. And the question and answers we will refer to the notebook. Question number 1. Why safety rules are important? Safety rules are important to keep ourselves safe and avoid accidents. 2. Why should you not play with sharp and pointed objects? We should not play with sharp and pointed objects such as knife and needles because they can cut our skin. They may also cause severe and fatal injuries. 3. State any 3 safety rules to be followed in school. Number 1. Do not slide down banisters. 2. Do not climb on chair and desk in the classroom. And the last one, always walk in queue. Number 4. State any 3 ways by which we can avoid accident at home. 1. Do not play with fire. 2. Do not lean on balconies. And the last one, do not use sharp objects. Question number 5. Define the following. First aid. It is the immediate care given to an injured person. Antiseptic. It is a substance that kills germs. It is applied on wounds to avoid infection. Question number 6. How should we use escalators? We should not play on escalators. Ensure that shoelaces are tied. After reaching the end, we should move away quickly. State any 3 ways to stay safe at the playground. Number 1. Do not push others while playing. 2. Do not throw stones on each other. And 3. Follow the rules of the games. Question number 8. What can we do to keep ourselves safe when we are outside home? We should not interact with strangers. In school, we should walk in a queue. On road, we should use zebra crossing. In playground, we should not push each other. Question number 9. Amit is going to an amusement park with his father. He is sitting on the rear seat of the car. Due to his excitement, he started shouting and jumping on the seat. Are his actions correct or wrong? If wrong, state the correct one. His actions are wrong. He should sit quietly in the car. Shouting and jumping may distract his father, focus, and it may cause accident. The last question. Neha and her friend are playing in the park. A stranger walks up to them and offers them sweets. What should they do? Why? They should not accept sweets from a stranger. That stranger might add some toxic substance to it. Accepting such sweets from a stranger might put them at risk. Now the workbook. Worksheet number 1. Fill in the blanks. Do not take any medicines on your own. We should not touch electric switches with wet hands. 3. We should use zebra crossing while crossing the roads. While cycling, keep to your left and always follow the rules of the game you are playing. Match the following. Wet floor, slipping, scissors, sharp object, zebra crossing, black and white stripes, red light, stop, yellow light, wait or drive ahead carefully. Classify the following actions as safe or unsafe. Putting hands out of a moving bus, unsafe. Walking on footpath, safe. Running down the stairs, unsafe. Getting into the bus in a queue, safe. Lighting a matchstick, unsafe. Throwing stones, unsafe. Chewing food properly, safe. Interact with strangers, unsafe. Locking door before leaving house, safe. Jump on desk and chairs, unsafe. Worksheet number 2. State whether the following are true or false. Always crowd around the injured person. False. Wash the wound with running water. True. Rinse with hot water in case of burn. False. Always keep the dustbin covered. True. Allow sunlight and fresh air to enter our houses. True. Put a tick on the things that should be put in a first aid box. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And worksheet number 3, choose the correct answer. Number 1, we will get electric shock if we put the wet finger into an electric socket. Number 2, we can get burned if the bath water is boiling hot. Number 3, which of the following is not safe to use while walking on road? Mobile phone. And number 4, when the doorbell rings at home, we should ask an adult to open the door. Give 2 examples for each of the following. Number 1, sharp objects that can cause injury. Blade and knife. 2, things found in the first aid box. Band-aid, cotton. 3, hot objects you should not play with. Fire, hot utensils. 4, natural things good for your home. Sunlight and fresh air. Answer the following questions. Number 1, define first aid. The immediate care given to an injured person before taking him to doctor is called first aid. Write any 2 safety rules to be followed while playing. 1, do not push while playing on swings. 2, always follow the rules of games. 3, when should a subway be used? Use a subway to cross a road. 4, what first aid should be given in case of burn? Put the affected area under cool water. Apply an antiseptic burn cream. And the last one, what should be kept away from our home and school to keep it clean? Waste things and mosquitoes should be kept away from our home and schools to keep it clean. So if you enjoyed my video, do like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.